What's up guys, it's Travis Flips back with another Pokemon TCG video. Now today I'm so excited to share my first ever PSA submission. So I just sent the parcel to my post office and right now it is being shipped to the US and I'm super excited. In this video I'm gonna share with you the cards that I'm actually sending to get graded, the step-by-step process. But take note, I'm also learning, like looking at other videos also, but I hope that this will help you guys. You may find it useful if you are first time submission to PSA as well. So I'll cover the entire steps, basically how I did it, and also like I said, the Pokemon and the service level. So I know the service, when you guys see the service level that I'm sending for the first time and the cards that I'm sending, you guys gonna think I'm maybe crazy, but I have my reasons. So let me just say it right now, I'm sending my first time, I'm not doing value TCG, I'm not doing the bulk sending, I'm doing regular service, and that's $50 a card. And the reason why is simply because I need to prove that this can be something that I can make a business out of. Like I mentioned, as much as I like the collecting, I want to see whether I can flip Pokemon cards, getting cards, raw cards graded and selling them for higher price. This itself is interesting to me. That's why my channel name Travis Flips, because I'm new to this, like I'm late to the game. I don't have 1 year, I don't have 12 months to just send the 10 value cards in and then just wait like 12 months. I don't have time to do that, all right? So I need this kind of like a proof of concept. Of course, it has worked for many people out there, but I need it to work for me. So the cards that I'm sending in, I'm basically either pulling these raw cards on buying these cards, okay, and then I am adding in the additional grading costs, the shipping costs, totaling it. This will be my actual cost for this one card, and then I calculated what is the projected score and then the projected selling price based on that score. So if it's PSA 9, what is the selling price of PSA 9? What will be the profit I get for PSA 9? If it's PSA 10, what will be the profit? Is PSA 8, what will be the profit or loss? I don't go lower than PSA 8 because then it will be no point to grade. So really this is I need this to be something that is feasible, that's something that I can do, and also to prove that my raw grading skills are actually somewhere accurate, okay? Because this is a very important part of the game as well. If you're getting raw cards, you need to first of all know what are the aspects to check for, the 4 elements, because when you send these over, these are the 4 elements, the 4 criteria: the surface, the edges, the back whitening, and the corners as well. So these are the 4 that either PSA or backers, they're gonna check these as well. So when you get the raw cards, you want to make sure that you are actually accurate, and you know, like you are accurate to their assessment. You go to their websites and you see the detailed breakdown. Okay, so if this is all successful, right, the best case scenario is whereby I send these cards, I have the expected score, and then they come back with my expected grades. That'll be the best, all right? But really we'll see. Like I know regular is gonna take about 1.5 to 2 months, based on what I've heard from others. I hope there's no delay. I want to get this back quickly so that I see the actual results. And if I consider it a win if I get even a small little profit, as long as I don't make a loss. And that will only happen if my grading skills are way off, right? And most of these cards I'm sending are modern cards, so it shouldn't be the case, all right? So even if I make, like, I don't have to make super big profit, I just have to make a tiny profit, and it also depends on the market at that point also, all right? So I have to move fast. So if I make a profit, I consider it a success. Then I have built a system in place such that in future when I keep on sending cards for grading, and this becomes a recurring form of revenue as well. So I'm super excited for that. So without further ado, I've covered everything I wanted to say here, and we're going to go into the actual sending submission process right now. Okay guys, so we are at the PSA website right now, and I'm choosing regular or small size cards. That's the standard one for Pokemon cards. Just gonna go for grading. We don't do the rest. There's no autograph authentication needed, so we're just gonna go for no autograph authentication. Then click next, and then for this case I'm choosing regular because, like I mentioned, I need to prove that this actually works. I can flip for profit. I don't have time to wait for 12 months basically. And then when we come into this page, right, basically this is where we choose your Pokemon cards. So PSA has the entire database and catalog. So as you can see, I have my Celebi, Zachan, Zamazenta, everything over here. And how you do it is basically you just type in the Pokemon card name, and then it'll be good to key in the number and also the series as well. So I was trying to find over here Vivid Voltage, and it shows up 2020 Pokemon Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage. Quantity will be just 1. Minimum grade, we don't do that because we don't need to kind of like expect what grade, we just let them decide. And then total declared value for me will be 999 because I'm going with regular. You have to check like what is your maximum value allowed for your service level. No qualifiers needed as well. Alright, so finalize, these will be my 7 Celebi, Zachan, Zamazenta, the Charizard, my Lugia, and the Kanazawa Pikachu as well. I'm gonna send these 7 in with regular service, and you can see the information, and the fee here is 350. Okay, and then next when we go into the page over here, so this is the shipping and billing. Okay, and then it will have additional, you have to choose the shipping method as well. So we are going to go with insured shipping. Okay, that is also the standard one that we choose. Of course, there are people who choose FedEx and UPS, but I'm just going to go with insured shipping because I think it will be better, it will be safer from where I'm from. So total insured shipping will cost additional 55, so you have to actually factor this in. Not just into your cost, but into your overall profit if you are doing that as well. Okay, so it turns out to 405, which I still have to convert to Sing dollars where I'm from. Okay, and then next, after we click next, then we have the accepting the terms and conditions. Basically it's just a summary of all your cards. Just double check, make sure that everything is correct. You have the total declared value as well, and then just accept the terms and conditions, and then you just click next, and pretty much you're good to go. Oh yeah, one thing to note is that I wasn't aware of this until someone pointed it out at Discord. So your credit card will not be charged until the order is received and processed at PSA. So I thought that they will automatically just deduct the amount, which was quite painful to be honest. But this is pretty cool and assuring to know that they'll only charge when they have actually completed the grading, to my understanding. And at least then I just have to worry about getting the cards getting shipped back to me. So that's cool. So the next step, basically here you have already confirmed your submission, and PSA is just showing you the steps for printing out. So basically you have to print out all these physical copies, but it's very simple. Okay, think of it this way, only 2 copies you need. Okay, so the ID label and form. Okay, so once you print that out, I will show in the actual packing video later on. Then after this, in the email as well. So this is just for your information. PSA will actually send a confirmation email that okay, this is to let you know that we acknowledge your submission. Okay, and then the steps basically is valid for 30 days. You have to send everything. So at this point, it's up to me to package my items and ship out. Alright guys, so as you can see right now, I am actually in the process of putting my cards in the card saver one. So I'm not gonna lie, alright, I actually have a lot of trouble. This like first time putting in, I was struggling to open the card saver one. Like it really wasn't easy. So like I see other people do it, it is so like effortless, but for me is I don't know, maybe it's just my hands. I managed to put one in the Celebi, and so I was gonna show you guys like the condition and all that, but the first one I didn't have enough time. So this is the second one, as you can see over here, I wanted to show you guys the condition. The centering looks excellent. Okay, the colors, the surface. I'm hoping this one gets a 10 actually. Like I sent 2 salary, so I'm thinking like realistically, like one will get 9, one will get 10. And you can see the back over here, no whitening. Okay, and then I'm just slowly getting the hang of putting the cards in. So the third, and one thing to note, you have to put them in sequence as well. So the third one is the Zachan card. Beautiful card, absolutely beautiful, amazing. I love the Amazing Rares, man. Anyone love the Amazing Rares? Comment in the comment section below. So turnover cards, like I'm super confident about the Amazing Rares. I mean, who knows, but as what I can see here. So one thing I was trying to do, this looks pretty stupid. I was trying to like, because they kind of like vacuum seal in a way, so I was trying to put the trading card, the game codes cards in, so that they kind of like open up more, so that it's easier to put in. I don't really think that helped much, but as you can see, I was just struggling. Okay, so this is really my first time. So it became easier. So Zamazenta in, like there's a technique to it. You see, you have to fingers into the pouch as well. Then only once it's secure in, then you remove your fingers. So I was trying very hard to push everything in to make sure that and I don't destroy the cards at the same time. Like, yeah. So next was the Illustrated Charizard. Beautiful cards. Like there's oversupply of these cards, but I don't care. I'm just gonna get them graded. Okay. Hopefully the price doesn't drop. Hoping for a 10 as well in this. Okay, the back, I mean, I kind of like see a very small little dot, but compared to the other one I had, this one had better centering. I'm hoping that I don't get deducted points for that. So putting in the Illustrated Charizard carefully. So boom, we have 5th card in. Then this is the 6th card, but if you recall, I have the Lugia also, which I did not do it on screen. So anyway, this will be my last card, the Kanazawa Pikachu. I love this card so much. It's my absolute favorite. I bought it from someone else. I love the colors, I love the artwork, and the price is just going up, keeps on rising. This I think it's a great investment card, this Kanazawa Pikachu, and I'm so excited to get it graded. Hopefully, fingers crossed, a PSA 10. So you see the back, and then just finishing up with the last card, being as gentle as I can to make sure that it all goes in smooth and I don't destroy the cards. Alright, so there you go. We have the final card in. And then after this was, I was gonna stack the cards in sequence. Okay, so if you recall, the 2 Celebies first, doesn't matter which one in. Okay, on top, followed by the Zacian. Okay, the Zamazenta, the Illustrated Charizard. I don't know what I was doing here. Okay, so Illustrated Charizard, and then the Lugia. Oh yeah, I was just gonna show you guys this Lugia. So for this Lugia, there was a bit of print lines, as you can see over here. I am aware that I'm gambling a bit, because realistically it may just get at best PSA 8. If it's 9, I'll be thrilled, but I think 8, realistically 6 to 8. Okay, so we'll see. Then Pikachu. Then the next step will be to tie the entire stack up with rubber bands. I know some people don't do that, but I want to do it to make it secure. Okay, so once it's like this, it is pretty secure. Then next, we're just gonna put the cardboards, additional cardboards, and these are actually recommended by PSA. These are official like PSA guidelines, so you have to follow them to make sure that everything, the entire process is smooth. And then I saw I follow other YouTube videos as well to put the post-it notes front and back, so that it's very easy to actually differentiate between. After which we sandwich them, and then it's together. We seal once again. Okay, tighten up with additional rubber bands. So I'm just making sure you don't want your cards to like get damaged like halfway during shipping or something, like that will be the worst. Okay, so very tight, additional protection. So one more layer just to make sure, and pretty much that's it. That's it for the internal layer of protection. Now we go into the box itself. Okay, so just to show you guys how I actually do it. So I went to get a box, small box, and then bubble wrap as well. I didn't have these, I don't know where to find them, so I went to art shop to buy them. Okay, bubble wrap. So basically what we did were to wrap once again. So this is like the fourth layer. Okay, the fourth layer of protection already. So we wrapped it nicely. Okay, bubble wrap everything, and then this was basically we were fitting in to see that, to make sure it fits. But then look at this, we use rubber bands once again to secure everything. Okay, so this is pretty good. And then additional layer, you can't do without the additional layer outside. So this is the outside layer. Okay, so we are taking no chances here, guys. We are just maximize our chances. Okay, it's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a long journey, guys, from Singapore to US. And we're just shaking the box to make sure that it is good to go. And then lastly, this is very important. You throw in the two PSA submission forms. There will be two. Okay, you put it in, additional bubble wrap, and then we just close it, and this is done. All you have to do next is just to tape it up. And we like to make sure that we tape it up very securely, like everything. Okay, then after that, this is the final step. You just gotta write your service level, okay, on all four sides. So regular, this case, and then we put the arrows as well. Okay, so arrow up to indicate that it's which side is facing up, so that it's easier for the graders to actually open up. So we're just covering all four sides over here and the last side. All right, and I think we are done. Oh yeah, one last step. This is the print label. So this is the unique barcode that PSA has to scan. So you have to include this. This is a must. Don't forget this, guys. I think this is the most important one. So we just basically, you print it out, you cut it out, and then you just paste it prominently, okay, on your box itself, and there you go. That's it. So this box is ready to go, and then it will be dropped in my post office and then shipped to the US. Alright guys, so that was my PSA submission process. I hope for new submitters, for you guys who are thinking about submitting to PSA, this kind of helps you. If there's any questions that I didn't answer, feel free to leave in the comments. I'll try my best to help you and to answer questions. I'm also learning along the way as well. And also for guys who's done it a ton of times, is there anything I left out? Any other suggestions or best practices that I may want to include in the future? Let me know. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. Okay, so on a side note, Shining Fates is coming out, so most likely, firstly, I hope you guys got your hands on it. Okay, secondly, I most likely will be doing an unboxing video. I don't know how many ETBs I'm getting right now, but I'm super excited for that. Heard a lot of great pulls, seen a lot of great pulls from that. So stay tuned for the next video, probably will be the unboxing. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and also consider subscribing to my channel and share with the Pokemon community. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.